very simple, and that I do openings. I then let you call up your witnesses. They will give a narrative statements. I will let cross-examination and then redirect happen or recross, and then we move on. I'll allow. If it's kept brief, I'll allow 2 witnesses each side. However, if your second witness is only going to repeat what the first one said to me, we keep it to 1. Are we clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. That being said, prosecution, the floor is yours. Your opening statement.
Yes, Your Honor. In this bench trial, we will show you that Leo acted in a reckless manner within the hospital. There are multiple witnesses that the state will present. Well, one witness that the state will present that saw Leonardo Rosso inject morphine into a patient who was being treated by medical staff. That is all, Your Honor.
All right. Defense, your opening. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. We are here to defend Mr. Rosso against these callous accusations. For this charge, we are under belief that, one, that these testimonies are not accurate, do not tell the whole story, and we're here to expand upon that and further in court and to exonerate my client. Thank you.
Wonderful. Brief. I like it. I like it. All right, state. The floor's yours. Your witnesses, as I said, they will come up. They will give their narrative statement, which means they will explain to the courts what had transpired, and then I'll give the defense a chance to cross them and you a chance to do any redirect or recross you need. Your first witness.
My first witness would be Annie Summers.
All right. Ms. Summers, if you would just kindly raise your right hand for me and pledge. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury?
I swear.
Thank you. You may proceed and give us your statement of what transpired.
Okay, so the patient in question, Randy Bullitt, came into the ER complaining of a stomachache. So I took him into one of the ER rooms, number 1, after which the individual on the right over there proceeded to follow in and ask him what was wrong. The patient asked if he was a doctor. I said, no, he's not. Please ignore anything he says. I asked if he'd kindly get out of the room, and he wouldn't. I started to look at my patient to attend to the wounds on his stomach, to where then the individual over there said, don't worry, I can help you out, pulled out a syringe and injected it into him. To which then the patient was screaming for help, so I managed to flick the syringe out of his hand, and then the patient started foaming at the mouth. So I then managed to do some blood tests to run out what was actually in the syringe that was injected to him, and it was morphine. And the blood work showed back that he was injected with 34 grams of morphine into his system.
All right. Thank you. Oh, you still going?
No.
Okay. Well,
Yep,
go ahead.
I was just going to say that it took me around 15 minutes to
similar, so
get the patient stable. But that was a very much a lethal dose, and that is all, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. All right. Defense, you have the... No, don't go down. Don't go down. Come back.
okay.
Come back. Yeah, the defense is now going to ask you some questions on your statement.
Okay.
And then if needed, the state will have the opportunity to recross you. I remind the defense you are only to stay within the scope of what she had said with your questioning. So go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. First question is, how are you doing today?
Objection, scope.
All right. All right.
Is asking somebody how they're doing?
No. We're not going to argue it. I'm going to overrule that. It's simply a courtesy question.
I'm doing okay. Rather stressed. It was very hard trying to get that patient stable, but I'm doing okay.
That's good. So just going back through your testimony here. Client walked in allegedly and stabbed him with a needle allegedly. Do I have that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. And then you claim that you did a toxicology/blood work, correct?
Correct.
Do you have this alleged report with you?
I have my medical report for the whole situation, yes.
Can I see it? I was not informed of a medical report throughout this entire time.
Oh yeah, we always do medical reports when it comes to patients.
Then my question to you, Your Honor, is if the state knew about this medical report and did not disclose that to me, or is at all in the report, then I would like for this medical report to be stricken. Under anything that would be fruit of the poisonous tree.
Your Honor, I was unaware of a medical report.
There's no medical report and listed in this report as evidence. However, we are in bench, which means we do have to give a little bit of leeway when it comes to this because everything is rushed when we go to bench. So I will take it with a grain of salt. I'm a bit concerned that it's not in here. And that council wasn't made aware that it even existed.
Because according from what I've been told from the state is that this is all going off of eyewitness testimony. There has also not been any evidence of a needle input into evidence either. The so-called alleged needle.
Your Honor, I made it aware.
You could not find it.
We could not find a needle on the hospital floor.
So you don't have the murder weapon,
okay.
is what
No,
I'm
hold up. Okay, stop. We're not arguing back and forth. All right, I'm gonna not allow this medical report for now because it wasn't brought up at all. Neither in the cells nor in this report. I have no reference to this, nor was it presented to the defense in any way, shape, or form, which does severely impact their case. So I'm going to strike the report for now, and we're going to work on the testimony of the people present.
Then, Your Honor, I would move for a dismissal due to the fact that anything that they've said is just hearsay. There is no physical evidence to collude against my clients. And
well, no.
We can go on a whole arc of corruption against my clients, but I'd rather not waste the court's time.
All right, I'm going to clear this up. It's not hearsay. They are testifying to their own eyewitness account, not to someone else's or a story they heard. It's their own eyewitness account, and I'll treat it as such. Hearsay is referred to as testifying on behalf of someone else without them being present or being able to clarify or rebut said statements. They are testifying to their own account of what happened, and that in and of itself is not hearsay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can proceed with your questions to the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Just one more question. You testified that you flicked the needle out of my client's hand after the injection, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right.
I have no recross, Your Honor.
All right, you may step down, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, state, any other witnesses?
Not at this time.
All right. Do you want to highlight any evidence to me that is available?
Yes, I would like to highlight that in the written affidavit of Annie Summers, she did state that 34 milligrams was, or might have been a typo, but she put 34 grams of morphine was injected into the patient in the report.
Which then I would then argue, what report?
No, into the police report, in her statement.
Where do I see these statements?
If you click the eye, you see the report?
Yeah, I'm in the report.
Okay, if you click the eye next to their name, it'll show you the statement.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, you can see it? Okay.
Okay. Right, I'll have a look at it. Anything else, State?
Not at this time.
All right, thank you. That being said, we move over to the defense. The floor is yours.
I I'd like to call my first and only witness of this case, Mr. Leonardo Rosso.
All right, come on up. And I'm not going to ask you to raise your hand. You are still cuffed. But I'm
Yes.
going to swear you in. So, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under the pains and penalties of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may now give your statement, and then, as with the other witnesses, the state will cross you, and then your lawyer will have the opportunity to redirect if needed.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
I went to the hospital because I had, I got stabbed by accident by my friend. He nicked me on the arm.
Fucking
and I
another
needed to be
knife
treated.
play. Oh.
Afterwards, I saw Randy Bullet, a good friend of mine. I don't want to swear, like we do joke around a lot. And I went in there because I heard him like screaming and crying, and I just wanted to be there as a good friend. Of course, I wanted to, what's it called? I wanted to tease him a little, and I picked up a needle, and I didn't do nothing. I just waved it around, and the EMS was telling me to stop it, and she flicked it out of my hand. Afterwards, I went out because I told I need to get out. Went outside of the EMS, and then I got arrested from the police.
All right, state your questions.
Mr. Rosso, did you inject anything into Mr. Randy Bullet?
No,
No. Why did you feel the need to pick up the needle?
I wanted to tease him as a good friend.
Okay, I have no further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Anything on redirect?
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right, you can step back down. Thank you.
Thank you.
That being said, do you all want a minute or two to prep a closing, or you good to go?
I'm okay. I'm ready.
The defense is ready to proceed, Your Honor.
All right. To the state, you can go ahead with your closing.
Okay. The state believes that Mr. Rosso not only did he
Yeah, but he
act
doesn't wanna
recklessly and
lie.
endanger the life of Randy Bullet, according to what we heard from testimony of Andy Summers here today, who also ran a toxicology report and put it in the police report that 34 milligrams of morphine was injected into Randy Bullet, that this act was a clear act of reckless endangerment towards Mr. Randy Bullet, whether the defendant believes it's a joke or not. Not only that, but he completely denies injecting anything into Mr. Randy Bullet, which directly conflicts the statement from medical professionals that are listed in the report. So therefore, I believe that Mr. Rosso should be found guilty of recklessly endangering Randy Bullet, along with perjury. That's it, Your Honor.
Oh, he has a clean record as well. All right, thank you. Defense.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. We believe that the defense has shown that not only that are these charges completely false and fabricated, and that my client here should be exonerated due to two different reasons. One, the fact that there has been no evidence submitted against my client aside from just written statements, and the so-called alleged report that was put into the police report that was not there. That's the state just said that there was. And then two, the testimony of my client saying that he did not inject anything and was just only playing around. There has been no proof submitted to this court that there was even any stabbing. We humbly request that these charges get dropped and that my client walks free, a free man today. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, thank you so much. I will be deliberating. I don't really have a spot to go. That corner looks fine. I'll go deliberate in the corner for a little bit, and then I'll be back. Give me like five minutes here.
Somewhat.
Couple things. Firstly, I've looked through it, and yes, there are statements. There are plenty of statements. Would it have helped your case severely if you had brought the actual victim? Yes, it really would have, because his statement in this thing was absolutely abhorrent. And I know that's not your fault, officer. This man is the way he gave a statement is. I don't know if he was taking this seriously or not. But, that being said, there is a severe lack of physical evidence. If the medical report was included, it could have helped you as well. But unfortunately, and I'll say this right here, right now, if that medical report, if I had included that medical report, and Mr. Krieg over there will happily say this as well, if I had included that, it would have immediately, he would have cried Brady violation, and I would have had to mistrial this immediately. Because that was not provided to defense, nor was anyone made aware of it. It would have really, really helped. So at this time, with the severe lack of physical evidence to substantiate the claims, I have to find the defendant not guilty on reckless endangerment. That is the ruling
you,
of
Your
the
Honor.
court. Officer, if you want to speak about it with me separately, we can gladly have a chat.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
I will, however, put a little caveat on this. I do want the defendant to take maybe an hour of his day and go spend some time with medical staff and see what they have to go through on a daily basis. I think, honestly, it will do him well to spend some time there and just see what they do. And if he has not done so within 24 hours, I will push for disobeying a court order. I want one of the medical staff present in the room to report this to me once it has happened. I've not changed, but this guy is an idiot.
You got it, boss.
Right.
Your Honor, under scheduling issues, could we extend that to 48 hours, please?
We can, that's fine.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Right.
I'll take about a
This
cut.
court is adjourned.